All right, well, we're wrapping up the inspection on this one. This is North Haven. Used to be a pretty rough spot, a little bit better now than it used to be. I'll show you why. I have proof for that here in a little bit. But yeah, he's getting on the roof real quick. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough. So a couple things we noticed is that here you actually have some sinking in the front yard. Could be indicative of a broken sewer line, something we're going to have looked at. Then, yeah, don't mind the mess. Let's see. So one reason I can tell you it's just better than it used to be is, like it quantifiably, is that a few years ago, you wouldn't still have a water tank here. When I got here, this door was wide open. We're gonna do do him a favor and close it, but there would not have been a water tank there. Promise, guaranteed, no questions. So we're just gonna do a quick walkthrough. I mean, this one's in rough shape, but it's workable. So from the get-go, all the flooring throughout the entire place has to go. All of this has to go. It's moldy. It's gone. I mean, it's just gone. There's no saving it. The panel is in okay shape. Some people like to paint it, some people don't. The video may not be in great shape because it's kind of dark in here. But yeah, all this gone. Electrical's turned off, but not, we can still inspect and stuff like that with the electrical turned off. It's not ideal, but it lets us, I'm being told I'm seen, I'm spotted. So the electrical, yeah, I mean, we can always inspect with it off, but it definitely makes it a little bit stranger. So in here, we can tell we definitely have some electrical issues. I'm going to show you why. It's usually a good idea to just go through with an inspection, even if there's no electrical. If we have to, if we're crunched for time. And that is because, so first off, this is a pretty big house. Oh, here's another reason why they've changed. Never would have seen that before. But, let's see. It's a 4.2 in the area. So Section 8 probably get 1,300, maybe a little bit more. Market, probably 11. It needs about 35 to 50 in work. It just depends. Obviously, paint, all the ceiling fans, all that sort of stuff. Redo the kitchen and both bathrooms. This is a 3.2 or 4.2. So yeah, even though this looks like a complete disaster on the outside, it's still mainly doable. So there are a couple big hiccups I'm going to mention. And no, it's not the missing toilet. That's like $350 installed. Not the end of the world for anybody. Even has a vent fan. But no, the big thing here is we cracked open the electrical panel. And of course, it's all aluminum. So this house is built, I believe, in the 70s. Makes sense. It's the original electrical. But they've updated the box and breakers, so it hides it a little bit. And also, you can see it's not the original box. Obviously, they didn't fill it in. They didn't box it in like they were supposed to. So electrical is going to add quite a bit. Probably about 10 to 15. Is it worth doing? I don't know. That's what we're going to sort of have to talk about. There are ways to get around having aluminum, not get around it, but make it safer, which is the plan. That's the goal, to keep your tenants all that safe, so they want to stay here. So it's not impossible to do anything with that. It just may take a while to figure out if it's going to be rewired or just have everything greased and capped. But we did actually see one wire that had melted at one point. So that's something that actually may have to be addressed. So, with that in mind, this is just an idea of what a rehab can look like, and a more severe one. But it does have central heat, has central air. And overall, I think once it's done, rented out, it should be okay. The margins are there. We like to get a little bit more off just from the issues that we've seen. But I think it's going to be pretty solid once it's done. The work's pretty simple besides the electrical. And then we do need to figure out what's going on with the sewer. But other than that, it's not a bad one at all.